Well, I'm 27. I've worked as an engineer for the last 10 years, working hard. Do a bit of speedway racing and stuff, but lived in Auckland for the last 10 years. I think with Lucia's program, I've got a lot of facts and real information. Leading into it, there's heaps of rumours. I had heaps of kind of half answers with a lot of things around the whole housing industry and purchasing a house, but with Lucia's program, we've really got raw data and raw information, and with that came a lot of confidence in purchasing the house and going through the whole process. To start with, we did probably 3 or 4 months of mentoring programs to really get the information and, start with the whole process. But the house buying process, around 9 months of heaps of viewings, auctions, and really using the information that we were learning from the programs to help us with the process. And yeah, I think after 9 months we ended up buying a house. We settled on this house.
We were learning as we were trying to purchase. So we were attending Lucia's classes sometimes after we had been to auctions and things like that. So we were learning what she was teaching in classes as it was happening for us in real life. So I think for me it was, like Sean said, it was trying to make sure that we're understanding everything we're doing while we're doing it, or perhaps why we'd already made some mistakes along the way. So I think the next time round will be a lot easier.
So we're looking at this house in Waipuna Road, and previous to that we had a class talking about how agents are quite pushy, or the different angles that real estate agents can come to you and try and manipulate and try and sell a house. And this one house, we had a very pushy agent. She was trying to push us high on prices, and we knew what our number was. We knew heaps of information on the house, and we knew what the house was actually worth. She wasn't happy with what our offer was. We thought it was reasonable. She ended up walking out of the house and not accepting our offer.
She didn't even write the offer down on paper.
She
wouldn't even present the offer to her client.
So, we could have got scared and tried to up the price to make her happy, but no, we were certain with what our offer was perfect. And then we got a phone call a week later, and she drove all the way up from Beachlands to our house and tried to get that same offer back. So we decided to offer her 20 grand less, and she still took that offer, and we ended up deciding that wasn't the house for us.
That wasn't the purchase we wanted anyway. We were looking at a few at the time, and that wasn't in our top running. So
we ended up declining the offer afterwards, but just having the confidence to not get bullied by real estate agents was definitely something that we picked up from the class, and just knowing what the house is worth, what you're willing to spend, and just not letting everyone push you around, could have saved us on buying a house that, wasn't best for us. So
I think for me, what I've taken away from working with Lucia and what we've ended up with is the mindset of it is possible.
Yeah.
I think before meeting Lucia, we were just in this mindset of it's not possible, it's too hard. But she's taught us that it's possible, and I'm going to show you how. So that to me is the mindset that Sean and I have always lived by growing up as well. So I think we really click with Lucia and the way that she works. So she's someone that's been a really good mentor for us as well. Lucia helped me understand is that you can get what you want in life a lot quicker if you go this way. I had no idea about property investment prior to meeting Lucia, and it didn't interest me at all. When she broke it down for me and showed me the return on investment and how quickly you can make, equity on property and things like that, and actually get other things that you want to do in life, it became a no-brainer.
Yeah, and it sets yourself up for future, and it's just a real stable, solid ground for us to both stand on. My fear was everything moving too quickly without me knowing what was really happening, and getting trapped into purchasing a house that one we maybe couldn't afford, or the house was a bad house. That was definitely why I enjoyed the classes, was getting the information, trying to learn so much about the property and the process before actually going into it, and feeling confident throughout. What inspired us to pursue purchasing property and getting a property portfolio. I think it was just the dream of actually owning a house and being ahead in life and being a little bit more secure and just getting a head start really and setting up the rest of our lives.
I wish I could tell every single person that I care about to get involved with her, but people are so scared.
Yeah.
And you know, they have that mindset of it's not possible, I can't do it. But you know, if they went to a class, if they just listened to her, they would see.
It's only one class, and you know, it can change your life. It will change your life if you want it to. So
the biggest aha moment for me, and Lucia drilled this into my head from day one, was confidence. She will say this to everyone that works with her. She will say, you need confidence. None of that meant anything to me when we first started with her, but that is the biggest takeaway, is you need to be confident and you need to know what you want. You need to be strong in knowing what you want, and confidence carries you that whole way. And you will flake, you will fail if you don't have confidence. That was my biggest aha moment, was when I felt that confidence come through. I was like, we've got this.
Yeah.
I
think leading into it, financially we weren't in the best position. We were too young, a young couple flatting, you know. For me, I didn't think, you know, the banks would like us at all and stuff, but you just got to get out there and do it. You know, we sat on kind of buying a house for a little bit. It gets you nowhere. You've just got to get active and just make the first step, get into the class, start getting the ball rolling, and everything just happens after that.
Personally, I think Lucia's program is not designed for property investors who are already established in that field. I think it's designed for people that need help, first home buyers, that potentially don't view themselves as property investors. They might be first home buyers, but they can come away from it as property investors and in a better financial position from it. So that's who I would recommend it to.
Go to a class, be open-minded, come in fresh and just take in the information and just be willing to learn, and it's a lot easier than you think. It's not a big scary world. It's actually the way it's broken down. It's anyone can do it.
If you want to get financial freedom, you need to join Lucia's class.
It's that simple.
It's that easy.
Yeah.